Hi guys. So in previous section I explained what is RDS overview, just how the backups, security, how it will work. So today we'll see the hands-on how to do relational database by using the workbench also. You need a client machine, right? So in order to interact with your RDS you need some UI, right? So how to do that we'll see in this section. Okay, let me open my AWS console. Just let me log in. So you can use this RDS. You can install the client in a EC2 instance also. Okay, just I enabled my user account. Just let me check my authentication key. Just I enabled MFA also. So but please remember, when you are working any service every day, just next day morning one time just check your billing dashboard by mistake if you use any other things apart from your free tier. So hopefully it won't be any problem. Okay, next I need to go for RDS, right? So if you go for services, previously we saw the compute of the EC2 instance, right? So in the storage part we will see we saw the S3, right? So and we see the databases. Now in the databases we have like RDS. Just click on the DBS. So these are all the database, different types: DynamoDB, Elastic, Cache, Neptune, Redshift. These are all the new things. Just in the previous section just I explained these only. Right now we'll go for the RDS. So this is the dashboard. You can create your EC2 instances, sorry, your RDS instances. Okay, so we can create a database. If you see here we have a standard database, just go and click on the standard, and we have some options: Aurora, MySQL, MariaDB, and we have 6 types of databases we have. Okay, in the MySQL is the boss. Okay, in the MySQL, this is the super application of the web based. If you want to use some web based applications, the MySQL database is a recommended way. So Amazon Aurora, what they done is on top of MySQL, they introduced their own database system, Amazon Aurora. When compared to MySQL, Amazon Aurora, the performance wise, storing of any data, replicas, they are providing the more advantage. But in terms of the cost also, so Amazon Aurora is more high, if more than MySQL. So one of those guys, they took some code and they started one more database, the MariaDB. Okay, they have some advantage and they have some limitations also. Like from the MySQL, from they introduced this Amazon Aurora and MariaDB, and we have a Postgres, Oracle, and SQL Server. Okay, so this is the right now the MySQL I will use in this session. Okay, so you can provide your version, whatever you need the version, and we have a template. If you see the production, how it will be the dev environment and the free tier. So right now we are using the free tier. So if you use the dev and the production, they will charge. So the free tier, a few things like if you want to support multi-agent, so that is not available, like multiple availability zones. Okay, and we have a settings. So what database you want to give here, just db instance identifier. Okay, you can provide if you want to connect the database, this is the URL you need to provide. Okay, so what will give, like we can give I will say admin database. Okay, I'm giving this is the admin database. Okay, and we have a credentials. Default username is admin. If you want to, you can change. Okay, and you can click the auto generated password if you can, whatever you need. Otherwise you can provide your password here only. Okay, I'm providing my password, just you confirm the password. Okay, now credentials, I hope you are clear. And if you see the settings, just your admin database, and we have a db instance size. So if you are using the free tail, so this is one only is applicable. If you use the remaining, so they will charge for you. Okay, if you are working the real-time scenarios like in the Office they are providing the accounts, you can see it will be available, how database is created, how many instances available, you can go and cross verify those things. Okay, this is the DB instance size. Okay, and if it is a standard, it's a including master classes, memory optimized classes, whatever you want you can create. Okay, and we have a storage type, so it is a free tier, so it is a giving only the 20 GB if you can give, but in the free tier allocated storage to 20 GB is more than enough for the practicing. Okay, and we can provide enable storage auto scaling if you want to anything, if you are in GB, so this 20 GB suppose allocated, I mean it's fully stored, then if you want to some more, then still you can increase. So maximum storage threshold this giving up to 16 GB it is supporting, only 16 GB it is supporting of your sorry, not 16 GB. Okay, minimum 21 GB and maximum 16384 GB much, this much capacity they are giving to you. Okay, and if you go for the availability, if you go for the production of the dev environment, that multi-agent will be available, so you can create wherever you want. And we have a connectivity. So if you want to provide a security, I explained right, AWS like a security how for the groups, you can create your own VPC, either you can use the default VPC. If you create every AWS account, default VPC is available. Okay, just I'm using the default VPC. If you don't know what is VPC, how internally is working, means we have a in EC2 with the VPC instance like how virtual private cloud is there in region specific multi availability zones, how it is interacting with the other instance, what is the gateway, everything I explain, the detailed explanation of the fundamentals, maybe 7th or 8th video, just you go and verify the what is VPC. Okay, and we have after a database created, you can't change your VPC selection, it is saying you cannot create. Okay, and we have database authentication, just you want to provide some authentication related to through IAM you want to give, and if it is a password authentication, if you want to, you given as username and password, right, just password authentication I'm giving. And we have a IAM, just you can, and if you go for additional configuration, yeah, default database if you want to create, just you can create, I can give as a admin DB, this is my database name, or if you want to give I will give a javaexpress DB I'm giving. Okay, and we have a DB parameter groups, so it's a default information you can keep, no issue. And I explained right the backup window. The backup window means like you can provide automatic backups. So this is the enable, and if you want to do monitoring, just if you click here is a retention period. So choose the number of days RDS should retain automatic backup for the instance. If any new changes, everything, see minimum maximum 35 days, and by default is 7 days it is. So every 1 week the database will be created. And if you want to provide any window size, backup window, just click on select window, there is a start time and end time. In UTC you need to provide at what time you are in this window your backup will be happen on after 7 days, at what date, duration as 1 hour or 2 hours you can provide. Okay, right now I'm not giving, just no preference. And we have a monitoring, if you enable this monitoring, just a granularity or monitoring role, like exactly what happening each and everything, it will be detailed information you will get to know if you enable the monitoring. Just as of now, just I'm unselecting. And the logs, if anything is happening, error logs or any general logs, anything happen, these logs will be, we can publish to the CloudWatch. This is one of the service. In the later sessions I will explain about the CloudWatch logs. Okay, and this is the IAM role, it is linked to your CloudWatch logs. Okay, just it is like a giving permission to the user. Okay, and we have a enable auto minor version upgrade. If you see we have two types of versions, minor version and the major version. If suppose in this version it is used some 5.8.1. okay, if suppose tomorrow or after 1 year or after 6 months they released 5.8.2 or 5.8.3, these 0.1, 2, 3, these are all the minor versions. If this type of new version is available, AWS will take care and will be update that one. If it is a major, that is a minor version. Major is nothing but 5.8 to 5.9, 5.9 to 5.10, or 6, 7, 8, like that is the major versions. If it is a minor, then only they will do this part. Okay, and the maintenance window also you can provide. Just if you click select window, just at what date, at what time, how much, how many hours you are giving the duration, you can giving that part. And if you see, this is a deletion protection. Protect the database from deleted accidentally. While this option is enabled, you can't delete the database. That means if you enable this one, you cannot delete your database accidentally. Some people will be any option by mistake happen, so this type of security also you can give, right? So more support they're giving AWS. Okay, so hopefully this is all the thing. And AWS RDS tier is available for 12 months. Each calendar month the free tier will allow to use RDS 750 hours as a single agent. So this is the instance. 750 hours means 1 month. You can use a 20 GB SSD and 20 GB for automated backup. So these are providing, these are the monthly it is showing. This is means these are the free tier. Okay, just I'm going creating the database. So it will take around 5 minutes, more than 5 minutes. So once it is created the database, so you need to interact with the SQL client, right? So that means you need a workbench. If you are using a MySQL, there is the MySQL workbench is available. Just you can download, and we can just to log in, and we'll create one database also. Just one employee database will create, how you are interacting from your local system to the cloud. Okay, just if you refresh here, now it is still creating, this is happening. So in the meanwhile, I will download my MySQL workbench. Okay, MySQL workbench. So this is the common workbench. If it is a MySQL, this is specific to the only the MySQL. Okay, if you download some Oracle or Postgres anything, we have one more software like SQ Electron. There is one is there, we'll see that part. SQL Electron, there is a SQL Electron. This is actually this is a single DB for any relational DB. If any relational DB is available, you can create any database by using this one also. Right now I am showing this one. Just you can download MySQL workbench based on your OS. Just I'm using the Mac. If you're using the Windows, just select the Microsoft Windows or the Ubuntu, whatever you have. Okay, just it's around hardly 100 MB. Just go and just download. Just no need to sign up, just no thanks, just start my download. In the meanwhile, let me check my server is up. Just still it is creating my DB. If you see here, it will create one connection endpoint to you if it is a created anything. Okay, so it will take some time to create your database. Yeah, okay, this is my MySQL workbench. Just go and install the database. Sorry, it's a client machine, right? So even in the local, if you install also, you need a client machine to connect, right? If you are using a terminal, directly you can go in the username and password you can go. And as part of the Docker containers, I explained about the MySQL how to use by using the Dockers also. Okay, so this is my workbench. Just I'm moving to my applications. Just it is taking copying. Just you go and refresh, it is creating my DB. In the meanwhile, I have this database. I will make it, this is an up start. Previously I created one javaexpress DB. If it is a up, then we can go and connect that part. You need some lot of patience, so in order to connect your database. Okay, so see, now status is changed to the backing up. Just soon it will be a start. Where is our application? Still it is copying. So in the meanwhile we'll download Electron also. How we can do? Download as GUI. So available for the Linux, Mac and Windows, for the Windows also. If you're using the Windows, like a WinZip is there, you can download. If you're using the Linux environment, uh, win.zip you can use for the Windows. So I will use .dmg. This is related to the Mac. Okay. I hope it is copied. So here is our MySQL Workbench. Open. Just it is asking my security. Just let me. Okay, this is your MySQL Workbench. If it is starting, you won't see anything here. So click on the MySQL connection, click on the plus icon. Okay, here you need to provide your database details. Here you can give any name. I will give as admin DB. Okay, whatever you want you can give. Okay, no issues. Admin DB. And we have a standard, so there will no SSH. So here you can provide your host name. So our server is still going up. Just let me refresh. Still it is going. Hope this is starting. Still this is also taking time to up my database. It will take some time, so please be patient. Sometimes 10 to 15 minutes. If you are deploying as a multi-agent, it will take a minimum 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes it will take. Okay, so SQL Electron, let me open. Yes, you can open Electron also. Just I'm showing the difference about the Electron and the client. Anything you can use. So if you see here we have an add. If you see here you can provide your database name and you can provide your RDS, MySQL or Postgres or SQL Server or SQLite and the Cassandra. So if you use this one, you can use any type of database. If you use the Workbench, it is only specific to the MySQL. I hope our database is ready. Okay, this is our database. Let me stop this database. Admin DB, see this is available. Just click on, and if you see here there is an endpoint and port. This is your database endpoint. By using this database, just you need to connect. Okay, if you see here the monitoring, this is your monitoring. This is a default monitoring, and if you want to see the logs, if you can see here the logs and the configuration, whatever you given, the all details it will. This is not related to the multi-agent. Okay, the storage capacity is 20, master username is admin, and maximum storage is 1000 GB. Okay, this right now the encryption is not enabled. So this is your micro you are using, DB name, license. So this all information you can see here. Okay, hope we'll see our, just to copy my instance and let me open MySQL. Just I'm providing, just pasted. Okay, and you can provide your username and password, whatever you given the DB, just you can provide. I'm giving as a admin username and I have given my password. Okay, just do the test connection. Once you given your details, everything, just click on the test connection. It will check whether your connection is, everything is success or not. Just it will check. So it is taking time. Parallelly we'll try here also. It's taking time, so I'm just hope our database is up. it is not responding. Just I'm clicking force quit. Maybe we'll use this part then. This is your host and this is my given admin DB, and I'm selecting MySQL. Here you can provide your username and password, and I provided. So this is one, just click test. Handshake inactivity timeout is happening for this database. We'll go and check inside the database anything we missed here. We allowed the endpoint 3306 availability zone, and yes, if you see here there is a public accessibility we given as a no, right? So that's why I'm not able to access. We'll go and modify our database. Click on the modify. We have two things, private or the public. While explaining, see, public accessibility, yes, if you given the yes, then you can able to modify your database. Okay, just go and click continue. Modify DB instance, apply during the necessary schedule, when apply immediately. Just I'm giving apply, just modify DB instance. So it is available. Now we'll go and check with our database. It is taking time, still we are getting the same exception. Click on database. Yeah, see here still it is modifying. So what we'll do, we'll connect this database in the meanwhile. So to explain, it is time is delaying, so just copy and copy paste. I'm giving just a DB test connection. See, the connection is completed. Just save. If you want to connect, just you can go and connect here. You can see your, this is your MySQL DB. Okay, if you want to, if I want to use javaexpress DB, go and just execute. So your query is executed. If you want to create your database, just go ahead and create your database. What I will do, create database, create table. I want to create an employee, so I want to provide ID as integer type and name is just I'm giving as a varchar, some 100 characters I'm giving. Okay, just and execute your error. Create table employee ID int name varchar. Just I missed one more bracket here. Employee is already exist. It is saying employee table is already there. I will take as a student. The query is student table is created. If you want to insert into your student table, insert into student values, just I'm providing some 45 comma some name, just I'm giving as a Java. Just I'm giving, see it is giving. This is very good to use this SQLite. See, query is selected. If you want to fetch, just you can fetch your data. See, this is the database you can create. So we'll see whether it is up or not. If it is up, so it is up. So we'll go and create what happened. Copy. I will select in the workbench also. It is not copy pasted properly. Copy. It came. It is multiple times is copied. Just what I will do, where is our RDS? Copy. I will go here. HTTP is not, if you copy anything in the browser, it will by default add HTTP. Okay, just I am giving as a which DB, admin DB, right? Admin DB. You can provide your username is admin. Just I given as username as admin. Just admin. Okay, just if you want to check the connection, it is confirmation it is asking. Next time you can save and okay. Fail to connect with the access denied for the user. Okay, I'm given as a wrong password. Admin yeah, multiple times it is asking. See, successfully made your SQL connection. If you go and click on the OK, your database will be ready. By using the MySQL also, just you can create. If you go for the schemas, you can see your DBs whatever you have. Just I created javaexpress DB, right now I don't have any tables. The same way how I done the SQL Electron, the same way you can connect, you can work. So the two ways, by using SQL Electron and by using MySQL Workbench, both you can connect. So this is the use of the RDS relational database service. We'll see few more things in the next section. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button to get more updates. Thank you guys.